Okay, 48. Sorry.
Could I ask a question about 40 on the evaluations with respect to the work of the committee that developed the evaluation?
So you did a fine job.
They must have, because they finished, right?
Yeah.
You see you're wrong. They
They'll
finished.
just paint me as a bad guy? No, is that what you do? You bad guy? I'm the bad guy.
Isn't the next step of the committee to work on how performance scores would convert to compensation? Is the committee going to tackle that issue? Or if they only?
Great,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the part that's good for you. You're not being right. But do we want to say anything about that in the contract, if that's the role of the committee? Because remember, under our proposal, our general proposal is we're going to use evaluations to provide for performance bonuses at some point, subject of course to negotiation. It seems to me that the committee has to conclude its work unless we're going to complete that work for the committee. So how would you want to deal with that? Is that something we should say the committee's going to continue to do it, or should we say, committee, get out of the way, we're going to work on it at the bargaining table?
I don't know how your proposal would work with the pay plan proposal. You're proposing a mid-max, right? I mean, this was our concept when we were talking about trying to do a step plan.
Well, our proposal would treat performance pay as an annual bonus. So it would be outside of the min-max.
Is that illustrated in your exhibit A for this time around, or not?
I don't think, that's not in the exhibit. I'm just telling you how we're thinking forward on the issue, how to deal with that.
'Cause I
And
thought-
that resolves the issue of whether it falls within the min-max.
Yeah, because I thought that language was because we were originally talking about a step plan. Because it had to be something that was measurable and improved, and that's what this evaluation is gonna do.
You see it as an annual bonus.
Oh, okay.
Because you could have great performance one year, and then you could have terrible performance for the next 3 years. So our thought is you wouldn't be entitled to the continued wage increase for the second, third, and fourth year, which you can earn every year.
Can I ask something to clarify?
Sure.
If this is above and beyond, but yet the discussion was to tie the step plan into this, and we continue to discuss it, 2, 2, and 3. It can't be the same difference, right?
I'm not sure I follow. Try it again.
Again, as Will said, when we were talking about this, we talked about the step plan, moving through the step plan, a way to move through the step plan. We're saying this is above and beyond, a bonus, if you will.
This is an additive to your annual base salary, but not built into salary, built in as a bonus, based upon performance. Everybody in the bargaining unit is eligible for it.
I think you probably, it sounds like you remember deriving from the step plan decision. I think it would be circling back because this is what the county's looking at for all counties, whether this performance-based bonus program going forward, not implemented yet.
How would that-
Just groundwork on how to implement that and how to evaluate evaluations.
So in your proposal, the second paragraph, how would you apply that to the max?
It wouldn't be part of the min-max. Your base salary would be governed by the min-max.
The first performance-based wage increase will occur in the second quarter of the fiscal year.
Yeah, but keep reading, well, maybe I think there's more to read, so you don't have it.
Oh, yeah.
That's because we were gonna work it as a reopener, but,
Oh, okay. No, I'm just, when I went back through and read this, this was something I thought was tied to our conversation. And the committee was supposed to continue to work on it.
we'll
So-
circle back to what my issue was here, is whether or not dealing with how to convert performance scores to cash is under the auspices of the Labor Management Committee, who will then report back to us, or is it something that we don't want to delegate any longer to the Labor Management Committee and resolve at the bargaining table?
We can continue to work with you on a standard and a form, but public safety wages shouldn't be tied to evaluations, that's just my opinion.
Should not.
Because there's no fair way to measure performance when you're talking about a team effort. I'm not a fan of merits and all that good stuff, because there's no fair way to, how do you reward fairly when it's a team effort?
There's a number of ways that we're looking at. There's a lot of teams throughout the county. I couldn't articulate to you right now what the best way is, but I would probably argue that there is a way to reflect a personal performance versus a team performance. It's that you're a member of the team. There's other ways to measure that, but I can't say for the plan that on how to do that. It's really more the groundwork to go there in the future, because that's what the administrator would like. I should like to reward performance. That's really the performance.
So there's nothing, you know nothing now, but you think you'll have something in the future.
I think she would like to have something in the future. How long it's gonna take, I don't know, but we're starting to go there now with our evaluations and set the groundwork on making sure we have definitive goals on how we measure.
Are we doing different measures based on different jobs in the county?
Yes, yes, it'll be individual to a particular job description. Maybe some individual,
Well, isn't that what the score sheets that have already been through labor management addressed, is how to deal with specific job responsibilities? You don't think so? Right.
I think that they were originally working on that to do with the step.
Well, put to move,
So, okay, so work, evaluation works, and it's tied to step one, or doesn't want to work.
That's because you all asked it to do that. You want some kind of way to move through the step. That's why they all work on it.
I think that's what we talked about.
We had a long discussion here, building across the street, and discussed it for like probably 2 hours, what that would look like, and we put one on the table that fit into the framework we talked about. Or at least that was the first stab at it, and then got no further feedback on what you guys would be okay with.
That's what they were working towards, that's what the labor management folks were doing, that's what the election management stuff.
There's a lot of split hours built into that too. We build that framework.
All right. Article 48. Is that still open? That's still open, Richard?
Yeah.
That's for notes. What's our deal there? How is that status quo, and we added a benefit for the classification and hours versus the shift? The fire inspectors.
The hang up was the last time about our billing system, the way we were, that was the big hang up last time, was the ability to compute it.
I don't remember what they call it.
Okay, okay, good, yeah, cool. Sorry.
Got nothing to say on this one. You want the status quo?
Okay. Are you rejecting it? Can it be part of the package? You see a movement there? What's the deal? So far, I got one that you feel outright rejected.
I wouldn't outright reject it. Be tied to the wage issue.
get 49 days, we're gonna skip that for a second. 51 was the storm pay, which we couldn't get any reason for last time.
Well, I think we provided a reason, I don't think it might be an explanation. I refer you back to the audio tape. That's why I'm
It's
saying.
just a very ominous reason to pull one thing out of the personnel manual, the police contract, and it's just saying, so much time in trying to keep everything out of the personnel manual, and put one in the contract.
Well, the role of public safety workers is very different than the role of non-public safety essential workers.
I agree.
And the previous treatment of public safety workers under the storm policy, in review just doesn't make any sense. That it was a 24/7 operation. Somebody's got to work.
Do you think you need this in light of what I've already given you?
I don't know.
I think you see it, you know, I don't know why this is here.
It's still an open issue.
I'm not rejecting it, we'll just make it part of the process, I don't. I think my TA and the manual we include. Seems like you guys want to specifically mention that you don't have storm pay for some reason. All the things in your manual, this is the one you want specifically mentioned. Where are we at on 52? I guess this is the, I know our numbers are gonna be crazy here, so I'll just call this a special assignment thing, medical training. Training, I have to, okay. Yeah, they do. 52? You have more than you did?
Oh, all right, I recognize it, but for some reason, not in the back.
What's the number of that?
It's a 52 special assignment.
Version.
Version two?
Yeah, this is from September 30th, 2014.
I think our meetings are much more exciting. Yeah, especially with him. I said our meetings are much more exciting. He said especially with them.
Just picking up the medical training officer. That's it. This latest version was from September last year, but I don't have, what I had in my notes is that he just put an outage training for the.
How's this different than what we signed up for? We did a TA on special assignment pay.
What's the number?
52.
We did that on.
Okay, well, okay. It's signed off as 51.
Yeah, but that was, it already TA.
Now what I'm saying is it's signed off as 51.
All our numbers are different as well.
because it's the number of dollars has changed.
But it's the same,
So is the
it's the
position,
same category.
would you make the position?
You know, that-
Same
Because they said
category.
we would change it like it never since labor management was taken, so that subsequently was taken so long.
Yeah, I have in my notes, but I'm more reading on that, so.
The number on it changed. The article number.
So you're withdrawing your TA on special assignment then? I don't care what the number is.
No, I think that we were told last meeting we were here, it was gonna be an MOU to take care of it, so. You can.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Do we pass copies down?
No, the one that's signed.
Oh, sure.
I've
Here,
got
look at them
the
side
other
by
versions.
side.
There you go. But we actually were discussing the other possibilities of any other specialty teams, so I think that might be some of the confusion, but that's what my notes say, is that we signed off on these too, so.
That's what we got.
That's what happened. It used to be Article 52.
So what should I do with?
Keep the one, keep it here, let's keep moving. 53, I'm calling out numbers again, but this is a fire or shift fire investigative program. Where are we at with that one, Richard?
That's the labor management.
Data management, that's an MOU thing
Get
there?
to it.
Really? I'm that guy now?
Okay.
Like you guys.
I think we're gonna reevaluate who's on the subcommittees, to get these moving.
Yeah, sure.
Keep me off.
We do.
All right, so that's,
So that one, that's the one where we moved the implementation date out twice already, right?
It's implemented.
Okay.
The trial is over, it's working out the specifics with pay and overtime and all the, you know, particulars, the details associated with that program, is where we're at now.
So, to be continued. Okay.
Jim, we're gonna go over, let me just ask the question, are you, I know you, I don't know if you have to fly out or anything, are you good to keep going? All right, so, let me just, 49 is what I skipped over, which is the pay. Before we take a caucus, let me try to get some kind of understanding of where we may be headed or what we can do, if we're trying to get a deal.
Let's take a caucus first.
Take a caucus before that?
Yeah, please.
All right,